going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Akron Zips. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, the Zips head coach told me pregame. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys?
Okay, Holly. So Akron's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So UCLA's offense will start this game off with the football. And here comes Bear Bachmeier, someone we are looking forward to see how he fits into and leads this offense. Running inside, it's Lee. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a man, it's Bachmeier. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And the crowd is getting into it early here on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Bruins will call on their punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So the Akron Zips offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Let's keep an eye today on Tank Hawkins. We'll keep our eyes on him all game long. The quarterback's telling us that he is going to be a problem. Looking to throw on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Caught, and he's got room. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. They feed him again. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
And in these situations, you're never looked at poorly, right? You can go for these situations because it's a really long field goal, so it's not a guaranteed make, or I can be aggressive offensively, and I like the choice. Be aggressive, get the first down. Nice job by the offense.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Guys, let's chat about Akron. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that, might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 20.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Zips.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. With the draw, it's Lee. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Quick completion to the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the ground, it's Lee. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Sends it back in motion. Run in the... And the ball's free in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Might have a chance. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Akron. The defense takes matters into its own hands. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Fielded in the end zone. It's awesome. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Makes the grab in their space. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Zips ready to go on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback may change this route. The run inside. It's Phillips. Picks up the first down. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back.
Makes a grab and room to run. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Maybe a crease. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and time.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. Touchdown, Zips. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 72 yards, and the house call coming on the run from the 23. And he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Bachmeier. It's complete on the right side. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Makes the grab. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And the Bruins come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking downfield, and time is running short. This time it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Before this third down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It's 3rd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Rushes on him. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just a precious few ticks remaining. This likely the final play of the first half. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Phillips. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. Let's kick things off with Jacksonville State taking on the UAB Blazers. And it's Jacksonville State looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications. As for our game here in Akron, this running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Bruins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Checking in with the Akron head coach before the half, he told me that he is probably going to stick with this young player. Although they are leading right now, he is concerned about the play of this young star. He said, I've got to see a more consistent performance for him here in the second half, but they are going to give him that opportunity to right the ship. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Caught behind the line. It's Lacey. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. There's a crease. He's got 98 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. The Zips will snap it on 1st and 10.
This offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. It'll be with a wide receiver. To the air. It's Bachmeier. Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running inside. It's Lee. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Makes his man miss. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Bruins will punt this one away. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. Using his legs, it's Phillips. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Got a man. It's Lacey. Oh, he's got some space. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these 1st downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy. You can't just do it conventionally handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football is a game of inches, and you've just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped them.
defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And they're able to get him down. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Finds a little space. Finding some room. Touchdown, Akron! Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a thrilling 50-yard run for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Lee. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Right back to the well. Crosses to 40. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right on the money. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. The Bruins come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He's got it again. Noses his way forward, maybe gets 1. They'll mark it at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He wants it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. He's at the 40, at the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Zips.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick 6 right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Motion from the back. He wants to throw it. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. On his way back from the 20. He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Here's a little room there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And you see so many of these plays now in today's football. Wide receiver coming in motion, and the quarterback catches it, just flips it forward. That's a completed pass. You see the big plays where it just lets them get on the edge.
Going for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they've been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's awesome. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to ride this running back.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.